Jeff McCarthy is the artist behind the funny and popular Celebs on Sandwiches Instagram account, which, just like it sounds, features watercolor paintings of celebrities on top of various sandwiches. When asked in an interview how he came up with this idea, he said he realized people were interested in both topics and decided it would be fun to merge the two. He likes to play around with scale and makes the subject's head bigger than their body. Some combos include Harry Styles on a patty melt, Billie Eilish on a tofu avocado sandwich with gluten-free bread, and Kobe Bryant on a Kobe beef sandwich. Today, you are going to draw yourself on a sandwich of your choosing. For your self-portrait, the first thing is in the top half of your paper, draw a U for your head. Next, draw your neck, which is 2 straight lines, and a curved line at the bottom to connect them. Your shoulders are 2 sloping lines. Now, this is usually what your portrait looks like when we draw it large. Today, we're drawing a little smaller. We're going to go down and turn in. That's our shoulder, and then our elbow, and our hands are going to connect. Now, inside that area, you're going to draw 2 more lines. This is defining your arms on either side. Add your hand, which is just some curved lines. And now we move on to the knee. So start on one side, you'll go over and down. We are sitting crisscross. Our legs are overlapping, so on this first leg, you'll finish it and draw your foot before you move on to your second leg. Now, if you don't want to be crisscross, you can go back and look at the celebrities on sandwiches, maybe pick a different pose, or you can draw a second self-portrait or a portrait of somebody else in a different position. But for now, this is what we're sticking with. Crisscross. When the outline of your body is complete, you can go back in and add details. I'm starting with the sleeves on my shirt, but you can change your neckline, you can put yourself in shorts, wear different shoes. That's up to you. Now, add your facial features, starting with your eyes, when I go back into outline, I may not get all these features that I did with my pencil. That's okay. Now my nose, there's my beauty mark. If you don't have a beauty mark, don't draw it. Remember, you're drawing yourself, so do you have glasses? Do you maybe have a tooth missing? Whatever it is, draw you. And now onto your hair. Start with where your hair meets your forehead. So my part is on the side. And now I'm just adding the outline. It's okay if the hair, if your hair is really long, if it goes over your shoulder, you can erase that line where the slope of your shoulder is later, right? It's all about overlapping. If you have short hair or you have really tall hair, right, draw that. Now it's time to draw your sandwich, and this is where you get to pick what you want on your sandwich. I'm starting with the bun, and this is what a hamburger bun would look like if that's what you wanted to draw. You could draw a piece of toast or bread. You would make it more square. I actually have decided to turn mine into a bagel. And I think my sandwich is going to be an egg salad sandwich on an everything bagel. That is my favorite thing to eat. But if that's not your favorite, draw your favorite. You could make the most delicious stacked hamburger. You could draw a turkey sandwich. You could draw a bunch of veggies in it. Or maybe you really like toast instead, and you could draw yourself on a piece of toast with a whole lot of butter and jam. It is up to you. You can go back again at the Celebs on Sandwiches and look at ideas, or you can make it up and just go for it. Whatever you choose, I'm sure it will be delicious. Remember, what's really great is not only is this a self-portrait, your sandwich selection says a whole lot about you too. Take more time if you need it to complete your sandwich, or begin outlining with a black felt marker. Be careful to make sure that your picture doesn't get all blobby. Your face is much smaller than it sometimes is when we draw self-portraits, so don't try to fit everything. If something doesn't fit, that's okay. We want to make sure we can still see your beautiful features. Erase well. All that's left is to color in you and your sandwich. You can use markers, crayons, anything you'd like, but I would make sure not to use markers on your face just so you don't cover up your features. Other than that, think back to what we've learned so far. Texture, shading, value. You can use any of those elements of art to add interest and design to your sandwich and to yourself. So go for it. Color. We are going to leave the background white because that's what Jeff McCarthy, the artist behind Celebs with Sandwiches, does. So in this case, a white background is just perfect. To finish your self-portrait on a sandwich, take a black crayon and just lightly underneath your sandwich, add a shadow.